So this sign means that it's a very sharp corner ahead. But the only thing the Arsenal fans can tell you that they exist in Kenya is this one here. The only name that will show that they exist. Kayo Saka. You know? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's Sande, coming live in this amazing place called Ihururu. So if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing. For the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. So when I was exploring this Ihururu area, I saw something that is very unique that I wanted to just show you around and try to figure out if this is a real thing that is happening here, and if it has a very nice impact to the environment here. So something that is happening here is that they have tried to construct a very nice road that looks like a modern road in this area, in terms of the class of the road. So we're going to explore this area. We see this road here and see if it kind of fits the classy roads that we have ever seen. Because I've seen they're trying to make a walk path, they're trying to make drainages. Normally, in African villages, it's rare to see a drainage in a village. So it's a very unique thing. They're trying to come up with a very nice drainage. You can see. So we're gonna explore going down here. See this road that they have tried to make here. So let's keep on going, guys. So you can see this road here, kind of a very new road. It's a very new road. It has a very nice new outlook. Maybe we can compare it from this one here. Look at this, the state of this road and this one here. So they are kind of different. So you're gonna see the changes, you know. So these are a normal African village roads. The class of the African roads. This is how it looks like. You can see there's no kind of a drainage system here. There's less drainage here. So this is how the roads are normally look like many in African villages. But now this one is different because you can see they have a drainage here. So let's try and explore it and see what brings on the difference now. So one thing, there are signages. Like this one here, they're saying a zebra crossing. You can imagine when you are in a village and you have a signage that shows that this is a zebra crossing. So there's another sign that shows there's a bump ahead. Then there's a kind of a corner. So look at it. So they're saying 40 kilometers per hour. Look at the zebra crossing. So this kind of a different road. They have tried to upgrade it to a more modern classy road. That's sign. A more modern classy road, and I'm really happy about it. You know, these are not a normal thing to see here in the village. Let me go walk in this drainage, because people know I'm a guy who loves walking in the drainage. So these are not a normal thing to see, by the way, for sure. I'll tell you for sure, this is not a normal thing to see. Many roads have been built in the villages, but they don't really reach this class. These are more of a classy road that I've seen. One of the most classy roads I've seen in the villages, because they have catered for everyone. The footpath, the drainage. So look at it. And it's very clean, by the way. I think they're not yet done. They're still under construction, but it's kind of a well done road. Very well done road. Very beautiful. So this one here, they are built here to prevent the flow, to minimize the flow of water, so that the sand will be held here, you know. So when you have such kind of a breakage, like a stoppage, help the sand to get collected here, so that the water will not go down with it in all. Then there's some nice kind of a barrier here. I think they put this to prevent the soil from coming up from that land, going down this way. So it's a very nice road, by the way. Very beautiful. Wow, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. You know, if all Kenyan roads could look like this, you know, they'll be very nice. So let's explore this road and see what we're gonna find unique. So for you to have a very nice road, there are things that need to put into consideration for sure. For one, you need to make sure that there's less kind of water washing away the soil. So there's proper drainage system. The level or the height, the the height of the road must be high, so that we prevent like waters or the road being flooded, because the higher the road, the proper or the better it is. But if it's kind of in a hole, it will get flooded very easily. So look at that corner. That's why the sign was like this, a very sharp corner here. That's the meaning of that signage, sharp corner ahead. So you need to take care whenever I'm maneuvering around here. Then the small signage here. Let me see what this means here. 30 kilometers. There's no U-turn here. You cannot U-turn here. Not really U-turn, but hazard. This sign, if you know it, can you tell me? I did driving, but I'm forgetting. I know this is hazard, but now no hazard. Don't know what that means. So, but now that's 30 kilometers per hour going up this way, because there are vehicles that are coming down in a very high speed. So it prevents like having a commotion there. Then these are the barrier kind of to prevent further accident. Let's say if someone veers off the road, not to be able to go down this way. Oh, there's a lily lake here, a swamp. Oh, that's why there's a big bridge here. Swamp here. And, let me see. You can see some mannequins, some birds there. And I love this area because it has some little bit of indigenous trees. You can see these are kind of indigenous trees here. Oh, there's a bird there. Oh, these are, which birds are they? Oh, they are ibises. So this place seems to be a bird area. You can spot like 5 species of birds at a time. Some common waxbill here. You can see some mannequins, common bulbul. This is a well-built road, by the way. Very classy. Look at it. Very classy. And this other side looks like a wetland area. So you can imagine if you have like these roads all over. You can imagine if you have such kind of roads in all villages in Kenya. It can be a very unique thing that can be really amazing, you know. But really, this is a very sharp corner. Look at the way this vehicle comes. You have to come very slowly because of its sharpness, you know. It's a very sharp corner. See, very sharp corner here. So I think these are the only can say dangerous spot here. You know? So let me do a video here. So guys, I went to this village here in central Kenya, and I found this well-marked road in a village, kind of a modern road, and I'm really happy for it. It's well-marked, has some signage, you know. So you can imagine if all villages have such kind of roads. There's a drainage here, very well-marked, the rails. So it's a classy road here, very classy road, very, very classy road. So let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Inside you say tuendele. Let's continue. Okay. This is now the Nyeri. So look at it, guys. So we are in this area now. Let's take a picture here and a video for Instagram. You can do a reel from here. Mwintigiri. So this is what it means. If you go up this way, this is the road. If you turn right, you go to Nyeri. If you go straight, you go to Ihururu. If you turn left, you go to Mwintigiri. That's what it means. Very good. See, something else to see here. Look at this on this area. So if you want to cross the other side, you have been given a chance to use this as a crossing bridge. Very well built road. Very well. I love it. But this corner was very sharp. This corner is very sharp by the way. But you need to be very careful here to maneuver around. So let's continue going up and see. So you can see now these are the drainage. When water is there, it will come through this place. So without this having this kind of a wall, all this soil will end up down here. So just to make sure that the soil does not go down to the road. So just a kind of a preventive mechanism, you know. So if someone tells you that Africa is not developed, you know, most of parts of let's say in Kenya, for instance, there are so many villages in Kenya that are well built, and that came up after devolution that happened in 2010. So before then, Kenya used to have like 8, call them provinces, and that used to limit the rate of development. But now, when devolution came in, whereby we have like 47 counties, it was very easier for people to develop their areas. You know, look at this sharp corner again. Very sharp corner. Very, very sharp corner. This seems to be the most sharpest corner I've ever seen in Kenya. See, when you're driving here, you need to be 3 careful, not even 2 careful, 3 and 4 careful. Very sharp corner. Very, very sharp corner. There are bumps ahead. The good thing, there are all signs here to show you that there are bumps ahead, there are something. Very lovely drainage here. Very sharp corner. And you know, the vehicles are maneuvering around here. So, as we were talking about the devolution now. So, in 2010, there came up a new constitution, whereby Kenya was divided into 47 counties, and each county being led by a governor. And now the money was devolved. The money was taken to the counties to develop. So for sure there are major roads that are being built by the government, the national government, but there are few roads that are being built by the county government. So what happens is that each and every county has to come up with their own strategy to develop their areas. So when the government builds major roads like this one here, so for you as a county government, you need to make sure that you put more effort in building like smaller roads that goes to like schools, hospitals, residential areas. So that's really opened up development in Kenya. That was the game changer, by the way. Without devolution, we couldn't have such kind of things here. And you know, also devolution brought pressure to the government to build to seriously build serious roads, you know, because now another impact was that devolution depopulized cities like Nairobi and Mombasa. Previously, before that, when people used to live in Nairobi, like 5 million people, let's say, for instance, or 4 million people. So after the devolution came up, that means that the counties were growing up, the towns within the counties were growing up. So there's now more jobs within the counties, more schools were coming up, more colleges. So it was easier to build. So now it became easier for the counties to grow, you know. So that was the game changer again. that's another impact that came up with the devolution. So it opened up the nation, and that's why we have this kind of amazing roads here that you can see each and every day. So people who live here are very lucky to have these good roads here. You got the drainage, very nice, very nice. And you know, having a footpath like this, it prevents like accidents happening for the pedestrians. They just need to finish up this area, put like the final tar, I think. But even if it remains like this, as long as they do maintenance, there's no problem, because we are in a village. The road is not like crazily used, you know. So that is it. In the comment section, tell us if your village has kind of a road, you know. This one is a high class road in a village, for sure. High class modern road in a village, which is not a common thing, you know, because if you watch the video from the start, you're gonna see this is how the water is kind of blocked here. Then the soil will be here, so it will be very easier to scoop off the soil. So when we were starting the video, you saw I showed you the road that the normal road in a village, whereby it did not have a very nice, well developed drainage system. But now this one here is something different, you know, something else. So that's the difference. Now I'm gonna look at it and see if the areas that we're gonna go would have such kind of a road. But for me, it's a high class. It's a high class road. So I've gone up. Don't know if we're gonna find a very nice. I saw there's a school this side, a college. So I'm trying to see if I can be able to reach where the college is. So I'm still moving, keeping moving. So sienta vehicles. These guys are boarding that vehicle. That's a 7-seater, but sometimes it carries more than even 10 people. So you have to squeeze yourself. That's now the funny thing about the roads, the vehicles here. A 7-seater that carries more than 10 people. Ooh. Just listen to the birds. It gets really amazing to be in here, by the way. The environment is really therapeutic. Music, the birds. So in terms of pollution, the villages, there are a few plastics, but they're not that large amount. But you know, it's very easy to get rid of plastics in the villages, because here people tend to do what you call recycle their plastics, you know. So I think it's very easier for them to get totally off the plastics. This is a hill, you know. Farmyard Enterprises Limited. So let me see this road, where it heads to. Oh, it's a junction here. So different route here, different area. Very nice signages. Zebra crossing. We're burning some takataka is kind of rubbish or trash. Look at the nice fences here, very nice. So I wish I knew where this road ends up. Seems to be a very long road here. So what really helps this area, because it's a mountainous area, like many hills and valleys, they have to have a very nice road connectivity, very nice road, because of the drainage here. So without very properly built roads, it will be very difficult for you to travel here, because you can imagine this could be a Maram road. It can be very tough to move around here because of a hill. Going up a hill in a dirty road is very difficult when it rains, especially. But then building such kind of a road becomes very easy. So maybe I'm gonna turn back from here. 11. Okay, so let's go back this side. Lovely drainage here, but we can do this some adjustment here and show you something. Just still exploring this area, and for sure I've seen several roads in African villages, but this is one of the most classy one that I've come across. I've seen so many of them, but this one has been top notch, and I think I've told you I call it a top notch one because of how it has been well constructed, well built. And you know, sometimes some people, when they see this, I know they're like, wow, because I know some villages in Kenya, they might not be having even such kind of a road, but at least this one here has a well designated road, that a well constructed one, that is well designed. And you know, the small things that you fix on the road are the ones that determine the quality, you know, because you might build a very nice strong road, but when you don't cater for the drainage, the footpath for the pedestrians, and the signs, you know, road signs, that means that you have a road that is of low quality or a poor class, because the more you cater for all those things, that's the only way to come up with a classy road. See, these ones have been, they are well visible. The signs are visible from a distance. You can be able to see that there's a zebra crossing there, so the people who are, the motorists, have to give way for those who want to cross along the road. So it's very well marked, which is so good. So these are, as I call it, a classy road in a village in Kenya, you know, very classy. So going down is kind of easier than going up. So I've been going up, and it was kind of a tough walk going up, and now it's easier to go down this road here. The sun is on this side, the sunrise, you know, and the sunset will be on the other end. So in the comment section, tell me if I've been to this area, because we are now in Nyeri County. Look at these nice culverts, very simply built, you know. They are very strong because they have kind of put gravel here, you know. Like I said, it's Burayo Madawa. There's this vice of people writing on the unfinished roads, like say if this they construct a road like this, someone will come and write his or her name because he knows that it will be permanent there before it gets dry. It's a very funny thing. So let's go down the road to enjoy the beautiful sceneries here. Beautiful green sceneries. The sign is telling you there's bump ahead. There's bump ahead. So you need to be very cautious. Be very cautious. Look at that tree that we saw there, the eucalyptus, in the previous video. These are matatu, this carrying passengers. So the main form of transportation here is matatu, as I told you. These are leaves for the eucalyptus. These ones here. And you know, the way I told you earlier on, the eucalyptus are very hard to dry, to rot. They take too long to kind of rot or decompose. Up corner here, very sharp. Ooh. Very sharp corner here. Yeah, you need to be very careful by the way. Look at it, very sharp. You need to be very vigilant. You can just imagine how this road used to look like when it was not built. I know it was a very tiny road, but now when they constructed it, it looks very good. Very, very good. Someone just wrote a Bukayo Saka. Oh, I didn't see the Saka in it. So for the Arsenal fans, I think this is the only sign that shows that you exist in Nyeri. That nice corner here. So guys, we have really done a very nice look or analysis of this road. And I'm really happy to see such kind of a road in an African and a Kenyan village, you know. So the other counties should just emulate this kind of roads, you know. So you end up, you build roads but you need to consider those three things. 1, the drainage system. 2, the footpath for the pedestrian. 3, the signages. 4, very nice marked road. Good, that's the only way. If the road is well marked, it has a drainage system, a pedestrian walk, a barrier like this one here, then it has such kind of a nice marked signages. Oh, then you are well to go. So I think we are done with this road video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you have been here, tell me what was your experience. For me, I love it. I love it here, and I see it's a very nice place. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you are joining for the first time, share it with your friends, you know, to have a bigger audience. So my main aim is to just travel around Africa, show you the beautiful part of the villages, and it's just a journey that is ongoing, and one day it's gonna be big and better. So we are doing good. We are heading to 4,000 subscribers, and working so hard to make sure that we attain the bigger picture of it by having an educative audience, you know, a community that will be able to learn and enjoy the nature, you know. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next video. Goodbye. I know I've been to very many villages, but this green village takes it all, you know. This green village wins the trophy. There will be any trophy about the most green villages ever. This one will win it very easily because it's very green, very green. So look at it. But it seems like down here it's a wetland area. Looks like a wetland area. Like a wetland area. Because there's a bridge here that there's some water there. Looks like a pond. So there's a bridge that connects the two to the other side. We're doing some farming here, and I don't know why the maize is still very young. I was expecting it to be somehow tall. In the month of let's see now, I see very short, the maize, very short. It's this corner here, going down to that side there. It's a great corner. Look at this sharp corner, you know, it's a very sharp corner. Haha, I love it, guys. I love it. I love this beauty part of the world. These are croton trees. The wide broad-leaved croton. The broad-leaved croton. So because of their leaves are much broader. For the broad-leaved croton. to go this way. Going up. A small hill here. We're gonna maneuver around. These are gravelia trees. Very, very tall ones. So guys, I expect more videos from this village here and some more other villages around Tetu constituency. Because now I came from Tetu center. I went to Hururu. And I'm going to a place called Kigogo-ini. I want to do another video, a very unique video about the population of school kids in this particular area. It's a very interesting video, by the way, so don't forget to check it out. So that video we're gonna do it at from that school. There's a school there somewhere here. So guys, oh, there's a bird there with a very long tail. Let me see if it's well, it's just flown away. It's a pin-tailed wider. I love this area because there's plenty of birds, for sure. Very plenty beautiful birds here. So today being a weekend, people are really busy moving around. Some are like going to church and such kind of activities. So if you do like a walk here on weekdays, very silent, because I know most of these people here, they do farming. So they are really busy on their farms on weekdays. But at least on weekends, they move around because they are off duty. But on weekdays, they are very busy concentrating with their farms. You know, there's some pipes here for water. So this area is very well water supply. You know, look at it, and that makes sense because we are on the slopes of Abadeas. That means this is an area with plenty of water. So them not having water, it will look like a very funny thing. But now they have plenty of water. These are more other supplies coming up. So most of the rivers in Kenya, they are sources of Abadeas, you know. And tomorrow maybe we'll go to the slopes of Abadeas. That place is just amazing. I want to visit there again. That being said, we expect to have like a very well water system here, because keeping in mind that the area has plenty of water. So it will be very funny if you don't have water here, yet you have plenty of water in this area. So we're gonna see that tomorrow. Toot toot. That's how we call for passengers, you know. So I call for passengers. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. We are heading to 4,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye guys.